Donald Trump announcing plans for an executive order to detain families indefinitely together. And might that have something to do? Alt Immigration just tweeted this, and I just retweeted it with the question, does this have something to do with why Donald Trump is going from you can hold kids for 20 days, which is the Flores settlement, to we're going to issue an executive order saying that you can hold kids forever as long as you hold their parents too with them? Alt Immigration tweets, Immigration Prison for-profit GEO Group has a political action committee, a PAC, headed by CEO George Zolli. They spent $670,000 the first 5 months of this year. Details here, and they link to a Federal Election Commission.gov, FEC.gov link that shows, who the money went to. The largest chunk of money went to the National Republican Congressional Committee. Second largest was the McCarthy Victory Fund. The third was the Rubio Victory Committee. That's interesting. Marco Rubio is the third largest recipient of funds from this PAC for the private prison group. The fourth is the National Republican Senatorial Committee. The fifth is the Republican National Committee. The sixth largest recipient is Team Josh. I'm not sure which Josh that is. The seventh is Team Ryan. I'm pretty sure that's probably Paul Ryan. And then the eighth is the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee. That's interesting. And then Buddy PAC, Georgia PAC, Great America Committee, Massed America Committee, Texas First PAC, Herd Victory Fund, Axe PAC, Purdue PAC, Wolf PAC, and Heck PAC are all the various PACs that got money from the GEO Group's Political Action Fund, according to this tweet and according to the Federal Election Commission. Pretty amazing stuff. Jared in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Hey, Jared, what's on your mind?
A bunch of things. First
Please
of
pick
all,
one.
I want to go over this whole immigration, just detaining children, separating them from their families. It's just unbelievable that
it's inhuman.
Going on. It's inhuman.
It's in mammalian. It's non-mammalian. Mammals don't do this.
Exactly. It's I'm trying to think of a word, honestly, to come up with it, but I really can't.
Deplorable?
Think of one. Yeah, scum sucking.
Yeah.
Is probably a word. I don't.
Yeah.
Something like that. But it just it kind of reminds when my grandmother, when Hitler's name was brought up, my grandmother had a look on her face like she saw her own death, basically. It was like remembering him, just all the destruction and death. And when Reagan was brought up one time, she almost started crying. Like she just got really upset, and I was just disturbed by how upset she was because just the Contras and the cocaine coming in, and just all the corruption and illegality. And I just have a feeling that when I'm 70 years old and I'm 26, so I'd be like 96, when somebody's going to bring up the name Trump or Bush, when I'm that old, I'm going to have a look. I'm going to have basically that same reaction. I'm just going to just cuddle up in pure terror, because that's how these people should be remembered. These are our Hitler and Mussolini's. George W. Bush and Donald Trump should go down the same way we look at those particular people, because they are criminals and they are scum. And the only reason I get up anymore is because one day I know I'm going to eventually see their deaths.
Oh my God! Well, we're not calling for their deaths, of course, Jared.
Yes, they're deaths from natural causes. Yes.
Right. Thank you.
When I see it,
but let's be careful of hyperbole here. Adolf Hitler did things that Donald Trump may want to do, may dream of doing, but never will be able to do in the United States. But what these guys are doing, Donald Trump's evil doesn't need to be compared to Hitler to be defined as evil, and that, or Mussolini for that matter. It's just evil what these guys are doing, purely, period.